Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for all the technical difficulties we ended up having, but thank you for joining me nonetheless. Today, we are here to celebrate International Women's Day. My name is Sarah Golden. I am a grade 12 student at Pickering College, and I've been a member of the UNESCO's Schools Youth Council for the past 2 years. Today, I'm honored to speak with you from the perspective of youth on the importance of recognizing women. Throughout history, women have had to fight for the right to vote, go to school or university, have a job and be paid fairly for it, choose to get married or not, have children, and make important decisions about their lives and the lives of their families. And many women continue to have to face challenges in their lives to be seen as equals. International Women's Day serves as a reminder that even though women have more rights than they once did, they are still not treated the same as men everywhere. Despite these setbacks, women all over the world have made amazing achievements across history, leading to our current society. And I want to spend some time with you today to recognize the many achievements of women in the past and present. Emmeline Pankhurst in the early 1900s led the British women's suffrage movement and eventually won the rights for women to vote. Maria Curie, a Polish-French physicist and chemist, was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize for her groundbreaking scientific discoveries in radioactivity in the early 1900s. Rosa Parks, an American civil rights activist, efforts contributed to the ending of racial segregation in 1955. Amelia Earhart was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean in 1937. Josephine Baker, a spy for the French resistance during World War II, passed on critical Nazi information to aid the war effort, and upon returning to the United States after the war, fought against racism and injustice, being one of 2 women to speak at the March of Washington in 1963. Margaret Thatcher was the first woman to hold the position of British Prime Minister. Billie Jean King, a former American tennis player, dedicated her life to breaking barriers on and off the court, playing and winning against tennis player Bobby Riggs in the Battle of the Sexes, after he claimed that the women's game was inferior to the men's. Betty Webb was one of many women working as a code breaker at Bletchley Park during World War II, and greatly contributed to the breaking of the German Enigma machine, as well as many Japanese messages. And Mary Jackson was NASA's first Black female aerospace engineer. These are some of the most famous women in our history. However, it's crucial to recognize that for every picture I've shown, there are hundreds of stories and feats that women have had to accomplish and overcome to shape our current society. They've sacrificed so much for what they believe in, and for that, they will always be role models of mine. When preparing for this presentation, I came across a quote that I would love to share with you all today. It goes as follows. As women achieve power, the barriers will fall. As society sees what women can do, as women see what women can do, there will be more women out there doing things, and we all be better off for it. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. These historic female figures and so many more have and continue to inspire generations of women to pursue their dreams fearlessly and have pushed our society in the direction of one that allows us to. Politics, sports, science, arts, and activism. Women are inspired to make contributions to the world in every possible field. Political leaders like Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, and Angela Merkel, the first woman to hold the office of chancellor in Germany, and trailblazing scientists like Jennifer Doudna, whose Nobel laureate level research allowed her to discover a tool for making targeted changes to the genome. As well, Taylor Swift, a singer-songwriter, has become one of the most well-known faces in the world. She's selling out stadiums and thriving in the music industry, while using her platform to advocate for social justice. And Megan Rapinoe, an American soccer player, has spent years excelling in her sports and advocating for LGBTQ rights and gender equality, working towards making equal pay a global reality. Additionally, Serena Williams has redefined what it means to be a champion, winning 23 Grand Slam women's singles titles even while pregnant during the Australian Open, and becoming the only player to accomplish a career Golden Slam in both singles and doubles. She has shattered women's stereotypes in tennis. Similarly, Simone Biles has become one of the most decorated gymnasts in World Championship history, with 30 medals, including 23 gold medals and 6 World All-Around titles. These women are inspiring generations of young athletes worldwide. As well, Greta Thunberg, a Swedish youth climate justice activist with Asperger's syndrome, a form of autism which she refers to as her superpower, as she challenges world leaders to take immediate action against climate change. She might be young, but she's not afraid to fight for what she believes in and challenge those who don't. Finally, Malala is one of my greatest role models. She was born in Palestine under the control of the Taliban, who said that girls could no longer attend school. Most people's greatest fear in the world is public speaking. However, Malala, at the age of 11, was not only able to speak publicly on behalf of girls and their right to learn, but was able to do this knowing that this would make her a target. Her activism eventually led to her being shot in the head on the way home from school, which she miraculously survived and recovered from, and continues to fight for education equality and is the world's youngest Nobel Peace Prize laureate. All of these women are role models to me and to so many other women. They have and are making significant contributions to every field imaginable and have changed the perception of what the role of women is, proving that women can do so much more. By celebrating these accomplishments, we are not only honoring their success, but also challenging gender stereotypes and biases, highlighting diverse role models, and inspiring future generations of girls to dream big and pursue their passions without limitations. As young people, we have a vital role to play in shaping the future. By advocating for gender equality and amplifying the voices of women, we can create a world where everyone has equal opportunities to thrive. Let us continue to support and uplift each other, knowing that when women succeed, we all benefit. Thank you.